Good morning, class. Welcome to PUP News. Today, we will discuss sociology for our first lecture. Denotative meaning relates to a complete description of a word. Example, pig with curly tail, piece of ham. Connotative meaning means that there's a subjective meaning. For example, Mary is a ham. It's raining cats and dogs. Language, so it's very idiomatic. Language is an agreed upon meaning, is very general. Spoken is different from written, spoken as sounds, and written as graphic representation of it. Paralanguage consists of all the extra sounds we make that mean nothing. For example, you know and It involves the pitch of voice, the intonation, and the speed of pitch. Speed of speech. That's one of them. Kinesics are words, body language, facial expressions. For example, the bird, which is a certain finger, but I'm going to use my pinky instead. There's proxemics. It relates to body position. For example, spreading things on a table means don't bother me. A neat pile means I'm ready to talk. People in a personal space means that they are being intimate with you. People not into personal space is just an acquaintance. There's a culture. The concept of culture is abstract. Society allows us to get a sense. Society allows us to get a sense of what culture is about. Think, do, just what you think, do, and have as members of a group or society. Material culture is a change in the material of culture usually means to change the norms. Think is ideas that we have and how we code these ideas so they make sense. They have to be codified in language. Examples of think are male god versus many gods. A tribe in Alaska says that if you have multiple children, it means that you're adulterous. Norms are standardized way of behaving. Folkways, for example, are barbecue or football game, big gathering of people. Mores are morals. They carry with them a significant implication of right and wrong. When something is morally right or wrong, a law is created. Examples of this are, for example, it is wrong to deface a religious icon. Cultural traits, examples of those are Mr. and Mrs., a wedding band, and sitting down for dinner. Cultural complex has all the traits that relate to something, a cluster of cultural traits. For example, someone's family. A social institution is a cluster of related cultural complex. Fairly stable set of norms, values, roles, groups, and organizations all guide people's behavior in a specific area of social life. Social institutions, for example, are family, educational institutions, political institutions, religious institutions, economic institutions. Societies have to be organized, by the way, around those five. Then there are subcultures. It has its own morals, practice, beliefs, as well as that of the main culture. Examples include different religions, African American, Irish American cultural subsets, etc. Then there are countercultures, which, for example, would be hippies. Those are people who fought in Vietnam. Those try to change the culture that we have now. Then there's ethnocentrism, which is ethnically self-centered. It's the belief that your culture is somehow superior. Ethnocentrism has its benefits. It derives loyalty, but it also has its drawbacks. For instance, those people who are ethnocentric are not open to change. They reject the wisdom of other cultures. They put up barriers that prevent cultural exchanges. Cultural relativism puts aspects of cultures in context to understand them. Cultural relativism has many benefits. For instance, it makes you more open to other cultures and learning about them. Cultural integration is the degree to which aspects of culture support each other or die and this is consistent with each other. And finally, we have cultural change, which states that nothing in society is static. It is an alteration in the content of culture. And that is all. Thank you.